RNESU Global Lens. 1.0. RNESU exists so that the BUU and OVUU school districts have the leadership and infrastructure resources needed to achieve their respective global lens at a cost determined by the districts. OVUU SD Global Lens. The Otter Valley Unified Union School District exists so that all enrolled students are empowered with the knowledge, skills, and attributes needed to be successful and contributing citizens of a global society by way of the resources invested by the communities. We accomplish this by empowering students in the following ends as reported out in grades 2, 6, 8, and 12. These ends are academic proficiency, communication, critical thinking and problem solving, global citizenship, learner agency, and well-being.
I'm doing an African elephant, and first I chose what animal I was going to do, an African elephant, and then I did some research about it on my computer, and then I wrote about it right here. I copied it except in sentences on here, and now I'm copying it on my computer to make a book about it. Excellent.
Oh my God, beautiful! So close to catching it with the tarp. So close, so close. Let's see it. You got this, you got this. Yes, way to go. Nice. Can I interview your group? Hey. Yeah, go ahead. Beautiful. Nice. So close. You had it, you had it. Ready? Hey, what's helping your group work together best?
Counting.
Counting? Okay, cool. So you're counting together? Nice. Why do you think it's flinging off like that?
We're not playing at the same time.
Okay, so how you gonna fix that? How you gonna fix that problem, y'all?
Going on 3.
Okay, so you're all gonna maybe try to have the same lift off.
And make sure it's in the middle.
Make sure it's in the middle. Great idea.
Oh, geez.
Not bad, not bad. You caught it. Good job. Beautiful teamwork over here. Nice.
What was the flaw that you were trying to improve upon?
So people that have trouble using chalk students, we're making solutions so that they can use them maybe without having to use the proper formula.
Any other examples of learning important things that you want to share from this year, maybe last year? How about you, Allie? Just a little louder.
I learned how in kind of classroom I use like a tape measure for it, so it's good for like the stuff.
What about in like your social studies, English, math classes, any of those things, science? Caitlin? How about you, Leah? If I could ask you to share like one thing that you feel like you've really, like one concept or one unit that you've really learned a lot from, and it could be any of your classes, but that you haven't shared yet. What would be one unit or like one lesson that like really stuck with you in terms of something new that you learned. And we'll go through each of you for that.
We learned graphing and those are the mentioned. We learned 3 different ways to find all the information we need to create a graph.
Okay. What was one thing you learned about Egypt or another culture that like you really remembered?
There's like all of the stuff about the afterlife, like their religion and all that. And that we went to graphing like that. It was something that like I never really stuck with me until this year. So
And what made it stick with you this year in a way that maybe it hadn't before?
I think it's the way that Mr. Rose is teaching it, because he's a very outgoing person in general, so he doesn't just like, here's your paper, do whatever, he kind of really explains and kind of helps works with stuff. It's different. I think science really accepted chicken because it was like the same construct as your human body, so you got to see like separate cells inside your body.
Okay, the next goal that the school board has for us is around communication, so oral, speaking, written, and nonverbal. Okay. So I want you to think back on your 7th or 8th grade years and what are some things that you've done like in classes or in other experiences that you think have helped improve your communication skills. I'll kind of ask you to think about like 1 or 2 projects or lessons or like assignments, like writing, oral, like any of those where you've improved your communication skills. And again, it doesn't have to be the best one, just something that kind of stood out to you. Can we go the other way this time and maybe start with Aaliyah and go around?
Do a lot of like presentations, which helps with like public speaking.
What are some things you presented on in Spanish this year?
One of them was like all about me. And there was another one. It was about like a soccer player, a soccer team on the World Cup.
And you presented in English or in Spanish? Spanish. Okay.
A little bit this year and some last year in English class we are trying to use proper terms. So we kind of expanded our vocabulary a little bit, I suppose.
I want you to each think about one writing assignment you've done this year that you felt like grew your skills as a writer. Tell us about the assignment. It could be from English class where you do a lot of writing, or it could be from a different class.
I think there's some quotes because we do writing a lot, and I feel like I've gotten better with writing from that. And I did an assignment a couple months ago where it was explaining how the Olympic situation where a school or sports team kind of thing was trying to work on budgeting stuff. So we had to explain in an essay what we would do and why. For EOA, it was like a concept. I don't remember what it's called, but I liked it and it was challenging because I had a week to like read a book and then write an essay on it for the deadline. So I think that helped me improve like my reading and my writing.
Was that the project about a band book?
Yeah.
Did you all do that? No, only some.
Yeah, it's something like to do this.
Sorry, go ahead.
We got to write an essay in English class this year on any topic we wanted to, and I chose an endangered species. And we had to take notes so that we had information for the essay, so I had to use our resources to find information.
And that was any topic in the whole world, or were there like limitations on what you had to write about?
There weren't many limits, but it was pretty much whatever we wanted it to be.
How prepared do you feel for the writing and speaking that's going to happen in high school? How are you feeling about that? You want to start with this time, Ryder? And so how are you feeling about it, and like what's making you feel that way?
I feel pretty prepared because last year we did a little bit of writing fictional story at the end of the year in English class. So if we had to write a story in high school, I feel prepared for that. And Kurt's class this year, with all the ways he taught us how to format and say, make sure you write one very quickly and use them.
I also feel pretty prepared because I feel all the tools I need if I can give them right assignment.
What are some of the tools that you have?
I have like all the different stories or like the right like formative essay and learn a lot about that. And if you get questions and answers something like that.
Caitlin?
I feel pretty prepared because last year it was kind of nerve-wracking to talk to other people, and this year it's feels a little bit more comfortable because I've practiced and gotten used to it. So with the whole talking aspect of it, I feel pretty prepared. And also the writing because practicing with the PMA, we read about a whole bunch of different topics and we do. I feel pretty prepared too because last year we didn't do much writing, we still did writing, but this year I've done more writing than last year, so I haven't practiced with it. So I think I'll be fine.
Could I ask you to just kind of guess each how many minutes per day, as you think about all of your classes, you spend writing? Like on average, typical day, how many minutes would you guess you spend writing on a typical day? I just ask each of you.
Probably around 2 hours maybe at school. And then maybe about an hour more at home.
Is that for homework or just writing on your own?
Probably both.
Okay.
I agree, but probably 2 hours. Around 2 hours.
You're probably a couple hours and then a couple hours at home.
Okay. I'm going to go to the category of global citizenship. So that doesn't necessarily mean like the whole globe, but it says that you do a few different things. You recognize that our world is increasingly complex and interdependent, which means like, well, that we all depend on each other for things to go well. You understand and exercise your rights and responsibilities within democratic society. And you study a non-native language and understand the importance of learning about other cultures. Okay. How do you think we're doing on that? So in like learning more about the world and other cultures, what are we doing that is good and what could be better about learning about the world? You want to start, Ryder?
Well, this year I didn't take any foreign languages, but I plan on taking Spanish next year. But I feel good that Otter Valley offers a Spanish and French class, because most of us speak pretty fluently in English, and if we were able to get to know at least one more language, we can travel around the world more. And
I think that my Spanish teacher does a great job of not just teaching us about like just Spain, but also teaching us about like Mexico and other places that speak Spanish. But if I were to improve it, I would have maybe some other speakers from around the world come in and share their experience or something like that.
So like having the opportunity to have people of different backgrounds come in and work with our students. Okay.
I didn't take any language stuff this year, but I do have a Spanish teacher as my advisor for my homework, as someone would say. And even though I don't take the class, sometimes she still talks about like stuff they did in class or stuff she finds super cool. And she'll show us like stuff that she had passed for a super while. Today, and she was showing me in the class.
What about you, Leah?
I would agree with that, obviously.
Trying to decide. Like, have we had the opportunity to learn a lot about people that are different than us in places other than Spanish class that you could think about?
In world history class last year, we had the opportunity to take world culture. We learned about different races and different religious beliefs from all over the world. So I feel good knowing a little bit about other regions of the world.
Might be in world history and world culture, usually like a little bit about like other school days, like other children's experiences in school. That was kind of
Talk about taught us a little bit about different religions and stuff we know the project. It really been hard last year. We talked a lot about that stuff that it was like interesting.
So I think I want to wrap up our conversation with a question for each of you, which is, what do you think we could be doing better in order to prepare you to go out into the world? And I know that you're only in 8th grade, there's still time before that happens, but as you think about our school and your middle school experience in particular, what could we be doing to have you more prepared for your life after you leave Otter Valley?
I don't really know, but if I were to have to take a guess, probably, I don't know if we do it or if we will do it, but maybe a little more budgeting, because that's a big part of being an adult, especially if you're going to have a family.
So I heard Ryder saying like more about budgeting. There is a personal finance requirement in high school, but it sounds like we're not doing that in middle school as much as maybe we could. What do you think, Ellie?
like what you're interested in, like if you had a job that you kind of want to do in the future, if there were more diverse classes for each job instead of going to like Statler and bringing different classes here.
They're connected to careers that were interesting to kids. What are some careers that you think are interesting to kids that you don't have the chance to kind of explore in high school?
I don't really know because I don't
So but maybe just even more exposure to what's out there for jobs. What do you do?
I think something that I would learn before I go out into the world is probably algebra. We were doing a little bit in grade school for like cursive because we're writing checks in the future, which is something that we're all going to have to do at some point. I don't really know how to write cursive, so that would be pretty cool to learn. I think there's a lot here which is good. I would probably like to learn more like with the cooking class, like just in case I want to do like a cookbook or something like that. I think that's pretty cool.
So the first goal of the school board is academic functions, the skills and knowledge in fields that you feel safe to do. So I would say where in your Otter Valley experience have you developed efficiency, and what are some areas that where you wish you should have done?
I've had a very long successful in the English literature and stuff, and I feel very good about that, and very good about the information that I figured with that, and with the math department too. I hate math so much, but all of my classes that I've been enjoyable, and I've definitely like absorbed the information that I needed to from my I will say though, you don't need very many science credits to graduate or anything. So I guess if there was a fix that I was lacking, not that this, as of right now, the current trajectory of my life, will I be needing those skills, like knowing science stuff, but there hasn't been a ton. Like I could take physics, and I didn't. But I think that's really the only place where I was
So it's not necessarily it's teaching wasn't strong.
There just wasn't a lot of it. Yeah. And I really I found that out of all of like the out of my core subjects, English has been the one that I've found the most success with. The science has always been my favorite. So I could have taken AP biology, I could have taken English programs. They're like didn't fit in my schedule or whatever. So yeah.
I mean, I'm going to echo a lot of what Pat just said. I found the math department has been really successful. I've almost never had a math teacher who I didn't A, feel like, oh, this person cares about my progress and my development, and B, like, who wasn't just really effectively teaching the class. Like, I think I've always got what I need. I'd say the same about English. I would probably say the same about history, and yeah, I would also echo that science is where I am least strong academically. And I'd say for the most part, I've gotten what I feel like the school and the class want me to get out of the science classes. It's just, like, you only need 3 credits, and this feels like there's a lot less emphasis on even get through all the science classes that we have. Like, English is every single year, plus definitely gets a lot more attention.
So then another is communication skills, which are both receptive and receiving information. About reading, writing, speaking. I mean, where in your experience you developed communication skills and what communication skills you feel like, not just you, but your classmates are getting a lot of practicing and what communication skills are not.
I have one particular example, if that's what I can call it, like a class. So last year in American Studies, it was a very difficult class, but I feel like in that class, because we were pushed so very hard, I personally learned a lot about, written expression of speech, but also how to actually speak out, not just in front of the group, but like when we had a little debate, and I feel like that really pushed my boundaries. That was definitely a class that made me they didn't just like make me go another step, they made me want to really push myself in terms of expression. I think we gained a lot from that class. Yeah.
I had the opposite experience of him because there was some conflict between me and a person that really, really inhibited my ability to engage in that space and take in information and to get what you were saying out of it. But I agree that if my situation had
I think as you think of like across your experience, what do you think you learned about what can be happening?
I will say that when we were younger, we did a lot of independent essays. So like end of elementary school, like middle school kind of thing, we did like persuasive essays, independent essays, all that stuff, all the different kinds of them. But I will say that the one thing that I haven't really learned here is how to have a civil conversation with someone that's not agreeable. Yeah. Because I've been to school for meetings before. I've witnessed like conflict between a teacher and a student or the students or whatever, and no one knows how to talk to each other in a respectful and civil way while also working, which is a very difficult skill I've found. But I think that almost out of any part of communication for me in my life, that would be the most. No, not at all. I mean, how do you teach that, right? Like, how do you, like, I've done like 2, maybe 3, like, debate style things here at OVUU, but it was all like student school stuff, Like, I don't know, like, so yeah, so that would be my.
So many great ideas. It's really hard to follow along.
We'll let you go.
Let's see first. But I feel like I learned, as far as communication to a group, like presentation skills, I've learned all my presentation skills here, and I feel like it's been very good. I've had many chances to speak publicly, whether it's, like as a class officer, or through class, or through different groups of people. I just feel like my ability to express myself to a group has improved a lot. It doesn't have anything to do with any decision the school has made, but during COVID, my ability to socialize was really impacted. Like, I'm not sure if there are any super big outward effects, but on the inside, it was a lot harder to engage with the people afterwards. And obviously, that's not anything that the school does. It's nobody's fault. But I feel like that might influence my answers here, because I have a harder time having conversations with people now than I did before COVID. And classes I've been in haven't made it any harder, but they haven't made it any easier. So I think my level of like just casual conversation with other peers has dropped a lot since then.
Well, that's exactly like it's not like we're in this class. It's not trying to figure out what class is bad or what institution, like what are you doing with that? What are the conversation? Maybe it's not expressive. Jump to a line of local selection. So that is like I would say just understanding how the world works. Being able to like engage with the world. How are you doing in terms of your ability to highlight your classmates?
Personally, I think most recently in this year, I didn't work with like all of activities around a bunch of friends. But I think recently in this last year, I've had a much bigger opportunity for participation in this new class to actually get to know people who are very different from me. Like you agree, right? And I think that has really helped my outlook on how people are. I'm seeing people less for surface value and more like, oh, these people are a lot like me. I don't think that's a value that everyone here has. In fact, I think it's like, I think we have very low levels of that. I feel like our class especially is very not segregated, but they stick with their own people and they tend to not really want to engage with other people. Like sometimes it's even like passive aggressive kind of hostile, you know? Like I'm actively going to avoid engaging with you. And if you try and engage with me, I feel like you're going to be either shoved off a little bit or we're going to, I don't know. It's not always super friendly.
Can I follow up on that? So you said this year's felt different. I'm wondering what experiences maybe occurred this year that haven't occurred in the past. Like, there's certain classes that feel like they're good mix of kids that with. Yeah, it just feels like something has changed.
Definitely.
You're doing more of that. I'm wondering where is that?
Definitely. I think a lot of it for me personally is just that I've been I've been put into a lot of classes with people that I wouldn't typically like to speak to or always get along with. And I think that just by hanging out with them and being sort of like pushed to integrate with them helps me, learn more about them, helps me but all I know is that I've gone through these classes with these people. We've had to go through school stuff together, like we get into groups. And through groups, there's a little bit of socialization, and from there, it kind of all snowballs. Exactly. It's kind of snowballed into a better understanding of people around me, and a more openness to engage with other people now that I've engaged with these people who are different than me. I now know that other people are like a lot like me, so I'll have a better chance of me going up to someone who I